How you going? Just filling in the hole from a wine stem that I made yesterday. It's no actual stem as such to go down inside there, so I'm just filling it in a little bit with a bit of wood shavings and because obviously the glass is see-through, I'm just gonna go something like this. These little buggers down into there. When the glue down there is dry, they won't roll around in there, but when you swig on the glass, you'll be able to see it. I've got some red gum today. I've got some bottle brush and the Southeastern Golden Wattle. How you going, Dan? What's going on? Oh yeah, nice. What'd you get for him? I mean, sorry, did you make a profit? Nice. Ah, yes. Very good place to get cheap stuff, isn't it? So it's more often than not, they don't know what they've got, which is the best part, isn't it? Yeah, we get that a lot here too. With the thrift stores here, they don't know what they've got, and I ain't going to tell them if they're selling it for $2.50 or, you know. That didn't sound very good. There you go, Black. Sorry, I had a notification over it. I didn't see it. Get off. How you going, Chris? I got this is the Southeastern Golden Wattle. I've already put a tenon on that one, and this is wet bottle brush. I've put a tenon on that one. And I've got a piece of red gum. I don't know what this is going to turn out like because it's got a massive that split there. This one here, it goes all the way across there. So I'm a bit slightly apprehensive to say the least. How you going, Joy? So now you get to show us more of your lovely city, Joy. Who says we need to travel to see the world? Just come on here. I was going to mute myself for a sec because I've got to bang this piece of wood in. I think people with headphones are going to be a bit upset. There's no need to be like that, Joy. I say it's lovely because I've never been there, you see. Maybe you just think it's shit because you live there, you see. Yeah, it's red gum, burl, this stuff. So you can see the burl on the side there. But yeah, I reckon it's going to fall into 3 pieces. Look. So that's why I have the preemptive strike of these 2. Just in case. Yeah, exactly, Joy. This one's dry as the whitest dog shit you've ever seen. I might sound a bit muffled now. I've got to put this on because it's just dust. Bull dust. Nah, no, I'm just going to do another wine stem mic, but I don't actually have the facilities to chop it up and save any of the wood. So, hey, hey, Mike, how good's the and Bale and Chris, if you're still there too, how good's your speaker on your phone or whatever you're listening through? I can hear a weird ticking noise coming from the inside the headstock. I was going to get you to have a listen, see if you know what it is. And I keep all of the insides of this all clean, so it's not stuff blowing around in there. And I'll give it all a bit of a clean out when I had the. All right, cool, thanks. Hear that? There it is again. It almost sounds like it's coming from the bearing. It kind of sounds like it's coming from here somewhere. I don't want it to be, but that's kind of where the noise is coming from. Can't afford to wreck another lathe. Yeah. Yeah, there was two clicks that were together and there was one click by itself, but yes. Yep. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, Mike. Thank you. No, it doesn't seem to be getting hot, but mind you, it's pretty thick steel too. But I did say to Sid when he brought it here that I noticed that there's a gap in between this washer and the main housing of the headstock. That wouldn't be doing it any favours, that gap. Yeah, I only really noticed it in up till about speed 4. It goes up to 11. I only really noticed it on about from about 4. I'll do it again. There it is there. Twice it did it then. There it is again. There it is again. That was in 6. It's still not a lot now. Yeah, there again. Again. Oh, that's coming from the motor. That's not coming from the bearing. That's coming from here, in here, I think. Oh, I've never noticed it before, Chris, that's all. I only noticed it today. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Mike. It's been screwed in too tight, I'd say, and it's bent the... Because it's completely open there. You can even see where the dust is getting in. Yeah, I don't know. Strange one. Yeah, I know, Chris. If it's knackered, that's probably what the flicking is. Electrical flick. Maybe not a... How you going, Effie? Maybe it's an electrical flick and not a bearing flick. How you going?
G'day. I won't be in for long.
That's all right. You can be the diagnostic then if you want. I'm trying to get Chris and Mike to sit to listen to it. I got a ticking noise. It's either coming out of the headstock bearing or the motor.
Well, check that your pulleys are tight first.
Take the cover off.
Yep. And that washer is supposed to have clearance there. If it doesn't have clearance, the bearing will overheat.
All
right. Good afternoon, good morning, whatever it is. Effie, Chris, and Mike. Like I say, I won't be on for long. It's nearly lunchtime, so.
What are you doing today?
Farting around inside the house. So I came out here to have a cup of tea and a relax.
So she didn't realise you. So she doesn't realise you finished a cup of tea and you have to get back into it.
No, it's not the bearing seal, Mike. It's a spacer washer to lock the shaft in. And if it didn't have clearance, it'll rub on the outside of the bearing and destroy it.
Now, what am I looking at? Oh, the pulleys to see if they're tight. Yeah. Been and had a scan on your head?
Sorry?
Had a scan on your head?
No, why?
I don't know. I just get you banged it. I just thought it would be a good thing to do.
No. I was supposed to have a bone density scan a week ago, but with COVID, they cut that out. And I keep telling them there's nothing wrong with my bloody bones.
Yeah.
That happens occasionally, Mark. Sounds like a bike with you remember putting playing cards or a bit of stiff cardboard on the back wheel with a peg?
Yes.
Does sound like a motorbike.
Yes. Didn't think they had push bikes when you were a kid, Mike.
Well, I'm glad you said Mike and not me.
Yeah. I covered my bases there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this piece of red gum, I don't have the facilities to chop it up any more than what it is. So I Just turning it as it is.
Yeah, is that spindle grain or bowl grain?
Oh, spindle, I think.
No, I don't think so. Not with those cracks.
Anyway, like I said at the start, I don't think it's going to stay together because of those cracks. So
I don't think it is.
I was just turning it to see what was going to happen. I've got a piece of bottle brush here that I've already put a tenon on, and a piece of golden wattle that I've already put a tenon on.
Now, because I know you so well, what chisel were you using to rough that down with?
I started off with the roughing gouge.
Bad blue.
And then I went to the bowl gouge.
Which is the right one to be using on that grain orientation.
It was square originally, so I thought I'd try and knock down the corners a little bit.
No, cross grain, you always work with a bowl gouge. Never a spindle roughing gouge. Anyhow, oh, you had one of those too, did you, Mike? Yeah, they were bastards to move along the road, weren't they, with square wheels? You had to keep stopping and lifting the bloody thing up.
So, is that before or after the Flintstones?
No, that was prehistoric, mate. The wheels were heavy too because I was stoned.
Yeah.
Took us a long time to work out that a log was much easier.
What's for lunch today?
I have no idea what I'll have for lunch today, but no, we've only been back in the house about 8 years, I think, after living in Melbourne for a while, and decided that maybe it's time we hung up about 100 pictures that we've got.
Is there going to be any wall space left?
No, not much.
It'll be good for the painters, won't it?
Yeah.
Just paint in between the frames, mate.
Yeah, there's only one kid in our neighbourhood that had a bike, and he got that when I was about 8 years old, I suppose. Anyway, we all had to ride it, and it was the biggest one they made, 27 inch. And the only way that us little kids could get on it was to stand on a hump in the road and then step onto it. And anyway, I got it going. Trouble was, it was a fixed wheel, no brakes, and gravel roads. So I'm hacking down the road. I thought, shit, how do I stop this thing? And the only way I could think of was to either fall off onto the gravel and skin everything that I had, or ride it into the bushes. So I rode it into the bushes. I came out with as many scratches as what I would have if I'd gone on the road, I think.
Wrong bush, eh?
Yeah, it was one of those bloody prickly bloody things, you know.
Yep. Would have been funny, anyone driving past.
Oh, there was hardly any traffic on the road. There might have been about four cars about twice a day. That was all it was. Because we lived on a dead end road at that time.
Oh, yeah.
And there was only 6 houses in the whole neighbourhood.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, it was. It was great. Everybody knew everybody. Biggest problem was that if you did anything wrong, though, the neighbours would give you a smack under the ear and then go and tell the old man.
I'd be like, you can't give me a hiding. He gave me a hiding down the road already.
No, you definitely got one from the old man as well. These days, of course, if you did that, you'd be sued, you know.
Yeah. Yep. Ooh, I dropped that. Dog's got a lot to say next door.
Yeah.
See, the chopper's no Robbo's in here.
Sorry?
I said the chopper's no Robbo's in here. Haven't had one all morning and I can hear one coming.
Oh, well. All right, like I say, I've got to love you and leave you.
All right, thanks for coming in.
Oh, that's good, Mike. Maybe you found a little market for yourself there, selling veneering hammers. All right, catch you all later. See ya.
See you later. No, didn't find out what it was, Chris. I put the cover back on already, but I'll have a look when I finish turning for the day. It's hard to tell when it's echoing on a motor from a motor. Or how you going, Sarge? What's going on, Sarge? How did your day go today? Robbo's doing stuff for his wife that he should have done many years ago. E.g. hanging picture frames up around the house. He's got about 100 of them to hang up, so he's got his work cut out for him today. Not good enough. Sarge, did my invite get lost in the mail again? All right, well, so I was talking about this crack before. Yeah, Joy, you get a lot of lurkers. They're too scared to say anything. Leave them in the background there, all right? Let them go. This crack's opened up a lot, though, I will admit. Bit iffier whether it's going to survive or not. Yeah, most probably would, Joy. I got another 5 or 6 pieces. Well, as big as this piece was before I trimmed it down a little bit. Yeah, like I said, I'm just exploring on this one, just checking it out. If I can go down to a wine stem, then I will. If I can't, then it doesn't really matter. It does, Mike. Yeah. Fill it with CA. Yeah. No, I like your ideas, Joy, but I think I might need to go and buy the whole shop's worth of super glue just to. Walmart caught them. Walmart mostly grew them in a lab. That doesn't sound like fun, Mike, at all, does it? Hey. That's not how that's meant to work. Bloody point got stuck in there. Bloody thing. It gets really loose. I might need some Loctite on that one, I think. How you going, Jamie? Yeah, he's only just left too. You missed him by about 10 minutes, I reckon. He's actually helping his wife with stuff today. He's got about 100 picture frames to hang up. So he's a little bit busy today. So do I need to invite you into the video side of it so we can see it, or are you just going to post it on Facebook? Okay. Have a look. He didn't send it to me. Okay, that picture hasn't come through yet, Jamie, so I'll have a look when it does. But all right, thanks for coming in, Jamie. Take it easy. It's okay, Sarge. You can say it. He's not in here. Emotionally find it funny, Jamie, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Oh no, Jamie's been trolling. Ah, you bloody rat bag. Oh, fucking hell. JP strikes again. Alright. Oh, God. Yeah, right bag got one in there. Oh, thanks for coming in, Mark. Take it easy. There's the first split. Very brittle. that word break, didn't I? See? Told you it would break there. I knew it would. Sort of try my luck, you know. It could be retrievable, I suppose, with a bit of resin, but there you go, ladies. I made a wooden. It's even rippled. Sorry, could have helped myself. Anyway, like I said at the start of the video, I knew this was going to happen. So it's just, I'm surprised I got that far, to be honest. I didn't think I was going to get the hole drilled out the centre. But also, too, that kind of plays into some plans I had. Like I have got these offcuts. I'm going to see if I can drill out the hole, make the shaft of the stem, and then glue it onto a white piece of wood or something like that. Something like that anyway. So this isn't a loss. They could still use this. I just got to trim it off, neaten it up a little bit, and it'll still be alright. Yeah. No, I just dropped straight onto the floor. Sarge. I know it's not. It doesn't look the best in this cut, but kind of gives you an idea. I've got this one here that I'm going to knock it on the head in a minute anyway. Do appreciate everyone that comes up. This one here I dyed yesterday. I'm just going to give it a coat of hard wax oil. Got this one here. This is Southeastern Golden Wattle. And I was deliberately trying to go for a thin base because it's quite sturdy wood. This, so you'd think that there would just break off, but it's actually still quite hard. So I'm going to play on that a little bit, and I prefer to go through the bottom because then I can put glue right down in there, because one glass that I made previously, I didn't drill all the way through, and I put glue in there, and a couple of days later, or a week later even, the glass came out of the wood. Right, so I looked down inside, and the glue hadn't even dried because there's no air down there. It's just trapped, kind of pressurized when you push the cup into it. So make sure I get a little bit of a hole in the bottom now, and then I can at least let the air get in through there. So I've filled in pretty much the majority of this one, and I've got little gold balls, basically just to cover the white of the glue. It's just these little buggers here. Alright, thank you very much for coming in. Do appreciate it. Even the funny picture that Jamie sent me of Robbo. It was missing one thing though. Jamie, it needs a pen in it. You've got to have an actual pen in his hand and say, "I'm proud I turned this." Right, don't forget